Well, no charge sheet, no evidence and no chance to defend himself, a retired Indian Navy commander working in Iran and abducted by Pakistan's intelligence agency ISI has been sentenced to death by Pakistan military court. For the past 1 year, India has made 13 attempts to get access to Kulbhushan Jadhav, but all rejected by Pakistan in contravention to Vienna Convention. Take a look at how India has appealed for access to Kulbhushan Jadhav and the entire story.
Not a shred of evidence, no formal trial, yet a man is sentenced to death. That's the shocking truth of Pakistan's military judicial system. Indian businessman and a former Indian Navy officer, Commander Kulbhushan Jadhav, has been sentenced to death without a fair trial by a Pakistan military court. A military court passed the sentence, which has been confirmed by Pakistan's Army Chief, General Qamar Javed Bajwa. Pakistan has accused Jadhav of being an agent of the Research and Analysis Wing, arrested during a counter-intelligence operation in Balochistan. The Pakistani military court ruling came even as Pakistan's top diplomat Sartaj Aziz admitted they did not have conclusive evidence against Kulbhushan Jadhav. In a hard-hitting response, India warned Pakistan against sending Jadhav to the gallows. New Delhi said it was clear that the trial was a farce and no norms of law and justice were followed. India has said if Jadhav is hanged, it will be premeditated murder. Not only has India not been given consular access to Jadhav since his arrest in March last year, but the High Commission wasn't even informed of a military court-martial.
I'm only hoping that this is at the moment merely a sort of dabav, an act of pressure, and that eventually this is a matter the two governments will have to discuss and decide. We have never done any such thing, and it seems completely horrific.
In Mumbai, Kulbhushan Jadhav's friends, relatives and associates are both shocked and angry.
जब हमें पता चला कि न्यूज़ में 1 साल पहले, तभी हम सब दोस्तों ने यहाँ कैंपेनिंग भी की थी और भारत सरकार को उसी दिन वही टाइम पे हमने गुहार लगाई थी कि भाई जो सरबजीत के साथ हुआ वो शायद इनके साथ भी कर सकते हैं पाकिस्तान.
It is now feared that the Kulbhushan Jadhav case may just go the Sarabjit Singh way. The sentencing by a military court and not a civilian one has shown that the all-powerful Pakistan Army is once again calling the shots. With Kaswar Klasra in Islamabad, Bureau Report, India Today.
Meanwhile, in fresh provocation, Pakistan has resorted to threats against India. Pakistan's defense minister has said that they won't spare those plotting against it.
हमारी सालमियत के खिलाफ पाकिस्तान में दहशतगर्दी की पुष्टपनाही करने के लिए एक दुश्मन मुल्क से अगर कोई शख्स आएगा और हमारे सरजमीन पे बैठ के हमारी सालमियत के खिलाफ साजिशें करेगा, हमारे कातलों को जो है वो माली और दूसरी पुष्टपनाही जो है वो प्रोवाइड करेगा, तो उससे तो रियासत बड़ी आही हाथ से निपटेगी और उसके लिए किसी किस्म का रहम या रियायत या कोई और इस किस्म का जज्बा किसी के दिल में नहीं होगा, ना होना चाहिए. और ये वार्निंग जो है, जो हमारे खिलाफ साजिशें करते हैं और दहशतगर्दी की पुष्टपनाही करते हैं, उनके लिए भी वार्निंग है कि अगर कोई ऐसी हमारे हाथ बंदा लग गया, चाहे वो ये खुद सरपरस्त हों या जिनकी ये सरपरस्ती कर रहे हैं, हम किसी को भी जो है किसी किस्म की रियायत जो है नहीं बरतेगी रियासत जो है, और वो आनी हाथ के साथ इनसे निपटेगी.
Going across to my colleague Kaswar, who's joining us. Kaswar, the latest statement coming in from Pakistan's defense minister also speaks of duplicity, because on one hand there's no a proper trial for Kulbhushan Jadhav. On the other hand, you have United Nations designate global terrorist Hafiz Saeed, who's still under house arrest, no action taken against him. Jaish-e Masood Azhar, Pakistan time and again going around with help of China to block the motion to designate him as a United Nations global terrorist. So is Pakistan's priority to deal with terrorism misplaced?
Well, definitely, you're right. Pointed out that the Pakistan Defense Minister has spoken out yesterday, and we heard his statement as well. But when we talk about, the Jaish-e-Mohammed leader or the Jamaat-ul-Dawa leader, Pakistan has time and again clear it to the Indian side and also to the United Nations that India has not provided with the sufficient proof. This is what we are getting from Pakistani point of view here in Pakistan. So there are two different things. And when we talk about Kulbhushan, so definitely we heard ISP yesterday that they said that Kulbhushan was provided with a legal team and then he confessed to the allegation level against him. So what I believe, there are two different things. And this is what I'm getting from the Pakistani government sources and Pakistani government officials here in Islamabad.
All right, but Kaswar, what action are we seeing now by the Indian High Commission in Pakistan? We've already tried to get consular access 13 times with Kulbhushan Jadhav. What is the next step that the Indian High Commission in Pakistan would take to ensure that justice is meted out to Jadhav?
Well, definitely, this is really important question. According to my sources, the Indian High Commission in Islamabad is constantly in touch with Pakistan's foreign office. You rightly pointed out that Kulbhushan Jadhav was not, given consular access for 13. Indian authorities requested a consular access to Kulbhushan Jadhav for 13 times. All of the times, they were denied. And here is the argument, what we are getting from Pakistani authorities. They believe that the consular access was not given to Afzal Guru and other freedom fighters who were, who were captured by the Indian side. So definitely, this is the point that Pakistani authorities did not given consular access to Kulbhushan Jadhav in a tit-for-tat manner. So regarding your question, what is the next step? According to my sources, Pakistan can give consular access at this point of action because some of my sources that the implementation on the sentence cannot be implemented right now, but definitely there is a connection between two governments at the moment, and Indian authorities here in Islamabad are constantly in touch with Pakistan's foreign office.
All right, thanks so much, Kaswar, for joining us for the moment.